What's up, guys? This is Max, and you are tuned to Cardfight Vanguard Saturday News. So, let's go over what we've seen, what's come out right now. Finally, after much time and wait, the trial decks came out for the Gold Mechanical Soldier for Nova Grapplers, and we also have... oh, darn. I dislike Wiki, so that I can't go back. I believe it's a Cherry Blossom Maiden. Let me say. Yeah, Maiden Princess of the Cherry Blossoms. Those trial decks finally came out, so Nova Grapplers finally get to see some more mechanics into their play, especially with Gold Rutile and Death Soldier, and we also get more draw and more push from Oracle think tanks. I mean, how can you not get your face stomped in by, well, y'all can look at it because it's just a really cool deck. I love it. Alright, let's see. February 23rd, we're finally going to get the Awakening of the Twin Blades booster set number 5. That is going to be a rule-defining set, especially with the introduction of cross rides with Shadow Paladins, Kageros, and Royal Paladins, especially because you're getting Wingle Brave, which is going to be the new starter to have for Royal Paladins since Barkle got thrown out. I can see why they threw him out, but you can't throw out a deck that is just started and then make people wait like a couple of months later for a card, and then in the OCG put that card at 1 and then put a condition to where you can only run one of that card, or I'm sorry, this is their thing. All right, it's a little confusing, but it makes sense. All right. If you, their semi-limited way of thinking is this. You have one Wingle Brave in the deck. You have it as a starter, okay? That's perfectly fine, alright? But, if you run one Wingle Brave in a Royal Paladin deck, you can only run one Majesty Lord Blaster in the deck. So, yeah. But, if you don't run a Wingle Brave, alright, because it's semi-limited. If you don't run a Wingle Brave, you can run 2 Majesty Lord Blasters. So you get more opportunity to make the deck that you wanted, alright? But me, I ran a deck with 2 of them and the Wingle Brave, because I see, why they made it semi-limited to begin with, because it was a deck with Wingle Brave and a bunch of cards that said search for a card with Blaster in its name. So they're coming out with more cards that say search for a particular card or a set of cards. I know it's like the Stardust Trumpeter Grade 2 version, to where when you play it, you counterblast for its ability, and you get to add a card with Blaster in its name. So you get to add Majesty Lord Blaster to your hand if you already have Blaster Dark and you have Blaster Blade. All right. They're coming out with the Kagero Cross Ride finally. The Blood or the End. I think there are no. The Blood is later on. That's Nera Comics. Draconic Overlord. The End. I think. Kagero's going to be seeing that. Also going to be on the semi-limited list. And then there's going to be what is it? Phantom Blaster Overlord. Who's going to also be on the semi-limited list as well, because Shadow Paladins have seen some play, especially at my shop, and it's literally just aggro the field until your opponent can't guard anymore with any cards. But also, alright, I'm just like, I like the game because they finally start doing a semi-limited thing, because it makes the game seem more legit, but you can't do it to cards. I say you can't do that to cards that are just coming out, and probably, limit a new game from being really cool, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Does it with their ban list in September, and They see what's coming in the OCG, previous to when the American set comes out, and it's really cool to see like what kind of stuff comes out there, and then us try and make it here, but it won't happen because, they're going to semi-limit it or ban it or stuff like that. Some more stuff that's coming out. April 2013, Trial Deck 7 Descendants of the Marine Emperor come out. Oh god. Aqua Force is coming out. And then May 2013 is Booster Set 8 Blue Storm Armada. So finally everyone's going to be getting all of their Aqua Force crap. And it's going to be very interesting to see everyone go 1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attack, effect, switch, 4 attacks. The Vanguard stands for some reason, 5 attacks, limit break game. Let's see. I'm really excited, especially because Cardfight Vanguard is getting really popular in Japan. They finally are continuing the series. All right, you had the first series, the first season basically, with ending with Majesty Lord Blaster. The second series ends. I'm sorry, the second season ends with the Blondizel Majesty Lord Blaster thing. It's really cool looking. And now they came out with gold paladins that look like royal paladins that are gold paladins, so they call them liberators. It's cool looking. I love it. The new Blaster Blade looks amazing. I love it. He looks very decadent. And at the same time, they came out with this new character who looks like he's going to be a potential main character. His name is like Naiko Ishida or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But he's got like red hair and he looks like he has, I don't know, he looks like he's just constantly tired because he's got like half an eye open all the time. But he plays with this weird Narukami / Kagero deck, and it's pure, aggro. But they also came out with a new kind of mechanic to the game. It's called a break ride. Alright? When you level up on, it's a grade 3. They did it in the show. It's a grade 3, and he rides on top of it to make another grade 3. But the one previous had something called a break ride ability, where it gave the new grade 3 a new ability. It gave it plus 10,000 power, which is really cool because I love that. To make a creature from 10,000 to 20,000 and then go limit break, counterblast 2, and he got a plus 4,000 and a plus 1 critical, and then do it again, plus 1,000, plus 4,000, plus 1 critical. So it was a 28,000 creature with 3 critical, and it was just going to go to your opponent and go, do you have a perfect guard, because this is going to hurt. And another thing too, they finally changed, because they understood that perfect guards were their own thing, they actually made them a certain card type. They're called Sentinels now, and at the same time they finally put a rule on that shit, because now you can only have 4 Sentinels in the deck. And because I don't know who has been doing this, but you mother effers have been smart. Y'all have put 8 perfect guards in your deck because you made a deck with 2 different clans in it, and it has worked perfectly for you because you never really took any damage. But Bushiroad saw that coming. They saw what you did, you sneaky sons of guns, and they said you can only run 4. But I also watched, I might be a little late on this probably, but I also watched the World Championship Series. It was what was it? The Gold Paladin, Shadow Paladin kind of thing. It was like the Evil Paladins, the Evil Gold Paladins. Evil Gold Paladins versus, you gotta be kidding me, I completely forget this. It wasn't Oracle Think Tank, it wasn't Spike Brothers, it wasn't Nova Grapplers, it wasn't Royal Paladins, it was probably just another Gold Paladin. Let me see. I mean, oh, jeez, stuff on my phone. But I mean, I'm loving the game right now because it's a lot of fun. to see some people that enjoy the game leave me some comments and everything like that. And one guy from Lafayette, if you're watching, he sent me a message asking me if I wanted to come to Lafayette and play, or if he could have directions to the shop in Slidell, Magic Comics Hobbies on Robert Road, name drop. He wanted to go there with a couple of his friends, and at the same time, Rocket Hideout in Baton Rouge, a couple of my friends go there. Larry and them go. Oh, here we go. The World Championship 2012 Finals. Between Henry from Indonesia and Brandon Smith from the United States. So, let me see. Skip the ad. Why does YouTube have to have all these ads in the beginning of their videos? This Henry guy apparently has no last name, because you can't even see it. Let's see. So it's Gold Paladins. Oh, okay. Alright. It's the Gold Paladins with the Shadow Moon Rabbit Pelennor build, which is a lot of fun to see, because potential second turn, you can go into the Saxophone Girl, Grade 1, and call the Pelennor, get it on the field, and then potentially get it to, get you to a Grade 3 without even trying, really, in 2 turns. It's amazing. And then they also have the Evil Gold Paladins. A couple of my friends and I don't think I've mentioned him on the show, Jordan. He and I started Cardfight Vanguard in Slidell at Magic Comics and Hobbies from just watching the show. And we got, we made a thing where we would make decks together, and we would just, constantly put our stuff together, and, make a deck, and we'd borrow some stuff from, I'd borrow Jordan's stuff, and he would borrow some of my stuff, to make a deck. But, he made a Gold Paladin build, which was really cool, because it won the World Championship. Spoiler. Go Henry, I guess. And he made that, and it was a lot of fun to see that because of all the crazy special calls that you get, and you get to play more cards from the deck. So, the game started turning into Yu-Gi-Oh! At that point, to special summon creatures from your deck. The game, to me, is getting pretty intense, especially with, Shadow Paladins finally coming out, and you're getting more support. That was the word, support. You're getting more support for, what was that? Dimension Police, that's it. Because I've been wanting to make a Dimension Police deck ever since I saw it because of Dayusha, which is so cool because it's like a Gundam / Transformer / Voltron. If you don't know who Voltron is, y'all are really, really young. But, let's see. Awakening of the Twin Blades. Who is going to be the deck to beat? Because, my personal opinion, I'm gonna say it's gonna be between Shadow Paladins and Kageros, because Shadow Paladins are already aggro push to your opponent, and then Kageros are aggro push, but with at the same time field presence and field control, because they're going to keep retiring cards in your opponent's side of the field. Royal Paladins, because they're going to get limited, and I'm not going to like it, but it's going to happen. And then Dimension Police are going to creep in because they're going to get some more support as well from Awakening of the Twin Blades. But, I wish I had Brandon here, because he said he was, I tried to get a couple of people from the shop to come. I know Jordan's working, Brandon is probably doing his own thing with World of Warcraft, and I try to get other people like Larry to come in, because I've been talking about Larry so much that maybe y'all would want to hear Larry or see him, I don't know. And maybe Cameron come in, but I guess they're busy with other things to come in. I know we're gonna have Amber coming in later on today, and we're gonna have was it our personal friend Jacob to come in, and Jacob plays Magic and Vanguard, and he's just learning how to play Vanguard. So we'll probably make a little thing with him about how he feels, like how a noob feels about cards like this coming out and what he would want. But he can also give you some kind of insight onto Magic, because we both play, and we both have a lot of fun with it. We're not like entirely competitive with it, we just like to play and have fun. But I mean, if you want to leave any kind of messages, or like send me a message, send me just put some comments down below about what you feel like the new Vanguard sets will do to the game, because especially with them semi-limiting Wingull Brave and Majesty Lord Blaster, just tell me what you think. I showed y'all before, but if y'all don't want to watch Magic videos, Amber drew a Dark Magician Girl, and she would love to put these on sale, and especially because y'all are really enjoying the show, apparently, because we're getting a lot of views on our videos. If y'all enjoy watching the show, y'all can also buy some merchandise from the show. Amber signed this, dated it, drew it. It's amazing. If y'all want it, I'm keeping it, because I know a certain Yu-Gi-Oh player, if he watches this. Danny, if you're watching this, Amber has a Dark Magician Girl. She's going to be drawing a bunch of stuff. She has, like if I get a camera to her house and videotape all of these pictures that she's drawn, it's really amazing. Y'all would be really impressed. And at the same time, thank you, Michael, for donating all of these cards to her, because she's been sorting them out, because she basically got maybe 2,000 cards the other day, full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and she's been sorting monster magic traps and everything like that, and then he also said that we can make decks out of them. So I'm trying to make her a bad reaction deck, because it's a lot of fun to just play gift card and win. So if y'all want to help Amber make a Yu-Gi-Oh deck for herself, I'm hoping to make her a bad reaction to Samochi deck. So just look it up, and if you have any of the cards, if you'd like to donate them, perfectly fine. We'll probably get her on the show later, because we're going to do Monday card news, which isn't going to really be different. We can talk about Minecraft news, because we play Minecraft. We're trying to get a server up for the Xbox 360, so that if y'all want to play on our in the world that we made like a 12-story building, so that her family and myself can play there. If y'all want to join in and play, the only thing that we ask is you do not trash the building, because I've worked really hard on the building. It looks really nice. But yeah, we'll probably talk to y'all later, because, it's 8:43. I decided to do early morning videos for y'all, because I've missed out on doing them past, because I was with Amber. Why not? But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy.